Hello?
Elisa, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
We don't see anything.
Maine and John.
It just says conference room 1.
Right?
Camera on because all I see is conference room 1 as well. It's black.
Yeah, the deadline to do so might have passed, but you know the code there. So you're on for
This is a different setup.
general.
I don't know how to do this.
How do we get the camera to turn on?
Now it's a virtual thing.
Right.
You still.
Oh, here.
I just promoted you to a panelist, so maybe that will help.
Yeah, I do. I can,
Yeah, somebody.
Okay.
All right, this should work.
I see you.
All right, and then can you just make sure any of the aldermen who are present virtually are also panelists?
okay. We make it.
Because then only
Yes, so far there's
panelists.
none.
No, all right, we should be expecting Carl, Rennie, and Tony.
They post a job.
But
Virtual,
I wonder if they used the wrong link, because that was a different one, right?
yeah. So who,
And they're not there. Oh, here comes Rennie. Hold on.
Almost every time I.
so she can let them in from her end?
You'd have to turn them into panelists.
All right, so who are we looking for, Tony?
Tony,
Rennie is here now as a panelist.
all right, so
So,
Tony
Tony.
and Carl.
Okay. Right. Right.
And I don't have Carl's speed.
Who else are we missing? 9, 8, 7,
Okay.
Tony,
She's somewhere else now.
5, 4.
She's my book club. So she's coming to me.
That's it.
We don't have enough.
All right, so I just sent Tony the new link.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. So then we're waiting on,
So we're just waiting for Carl. He said he might be a few minutes late. So Lisa, we're only waiting for Carl.
Okay.
As soon as I see him, I'll make him panelist.
All right, great, thank you.
So
We're just waiting for one more.
So as co-chairs, we are running, Amy's actually running the majority election.
does it matter? I guess we're good.
Yeah, we should put 2 more chairs.
It should be fairly, hopefully,
Do we want them?
I'm gonna move.
Someone send Carl the other link.
What was that, Elisa?
Could someone forward the correct link to Carl?
Sure. Can you forward your question? Carl Frankel, you know.
Carl Frankel. Gmail.
So just for the new members, when you speak up, for Barbara too, the camera or the microphone is here, so it's kind of awkward. So you're going to be talking right to the screen instead of talking to each other. Okay, so if you have anything to say, you raise your hand, and then when you get called on, just talk to the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Tell me who's on the council.
Carl is the only one we're waiting on.
Yeah.
You have his phone number? I don't have his number because I sent it to him, but, you know, if you want to call him or text him and tell him that I sent it to him.
I don't know if I have his number. Maybe just email. Because I don't have his number.
You want me to call him or you want his number?
Oh,
Either, or you can just call it. Right there. Thank you.
When they come, you emailed them the new link.
Read it, either.
Hey, Carl. Okay, Rita emailed you the new link. A
few minutes ago.
few minutes ago. Yep.
No, I just won't move.
Yes, it is. It- I'm gonna put you on speaker. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl, it's Andrea. You go to the link, and then you type in the meeting. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I printed up my own packet. I didn't know.
Most times, what Elisa will do is have the list, when we sit up here.
Yep.
She will have the list, and she'll have all of the docs that you need
Okay.
on our desks. If it's not on our desk, then that room right there, you're gonna get a key to that room.
Okay.
And also to the door downstairs that you came in. And you'll be able to come in here anytime you want, check your mailbox and you can see if you have anything.
Good.
But she also emails it to us, so it's a.
Okay.
This is my third term. It's probably.
You thinking bigger or?
I'm not thinking bigger. I just, I don't think that. Definitely, that's all. You know, many people come in.
Yep, I completely agree. I'm one of those that cross the board, I think term limits are. It's just for the exact reasons you just said, you know what I mean? You get stacked. You know, it's,
Right.
you know,
It's
someone's
like.
someone's been in office for 40 years, like they're not gonna be in touch with what's really going on.
Hard to, for them to change to.
Mhm.
Love that.
Yep.
I'm still cold. Because it's so cold outside.
I need to pick up my tools for cold.
Yeah.
I did the polar plunge Saturday
What?
in the Hudson. Yep.
Wait, how cold was it on Saturday?
It was cold. The water. It was probably
So what's the cause for?
just new year, new something invigorating. One of the other guys who works for the county, he works in a different department, him and his wife do it every Sunday. Every Sunday they go in. His goal is 5 minutes. I
That's a
ran in,
long time.
I ran
That's
in, went under in the water. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It's my third. I did the OG one in Coney Island. A long time ago, probably 10 years ago. And then one of my friends from the gym, she was turning 40 and she wanted to do this. Like, we all got dressed up. I wore a tutu. So,
I don't think I would. I did do the ALS challenge.
oh, the ice bucket challenge?
She the Parkinson's and ALS. Lou Gehrig's sister.
Yep.
And so they had the challenge. I said, I'll do it. 21. And oh my God, like, did I do that?
Yeah, when you're in it, you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. And then,
It was a good cause.
yeah. Yeah, the first two I did were for causes. This one was just, let's go down to the strand and jump to the Hudson.
That's crazy.
But believe it or not, though, by the time I got out, the only thing that was cold was my feet because I had like kind of like slippers on.
Yeah.
But that was it. The rest of my body was, the second I got to shore, I was like, okay, this ain't
I
that
think
bad.
your body probably goes into some kind of defense.
Oh, big time, yeah.
The day that we can start doing time will be a lovely day.
We're going to technological.
Well, we have, since we've been doing this hybrid thing, there's been a lot of
Right, no, yes,
difficulties
I know.
in trying to get it together.
I was with them, you know, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Now, how long is the Caucus?
It depends on, discussion, if somebody needs some clarification on something. But it shouldn't be long. I don't have a second page to the list. But, whatever. Everyone's people just discuss it. Depending on how long the list is and how tickets are. Depending on how many people show up.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be every night. We always like
My first time here was I spoke during the emergency response vehicle. Yeah. And then I heard that one next week is going to be super, super long.
Oh, sure. Because that's the public hearing. The first one was very long too. In person.
Yeah.
Two full weeks.
All right, yeah,
Technology.
Can you do the vote for?
Yeah,
No.
as long as everybody here.
Is everybody okay with the majority leader vote for Carl to participate via phone? Anybody opposed to that, the majority leader? All right, Carl, just hang tight, we're gonna keep you online, and then I'll try and see if I can figure out another IT guy to get you in the right? But just hold.
And wait for my instructions.
Is that okay for my?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll
yeah,
still have enough of
just
that.
stay here, thank you. All right, so Joel is the one who's on? You have the cell phone number?
Sure.
No, he's just gonna be listening in, so everybody here in person, we've got 2 people virtually, and then Carl. And then while you're doing that, I'll try and figure it out. Yeah. Sorry about that, thank you for your patience.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Steve. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Should I be facing them now? Facing these guys, I will talk to you back.
You probably should come a little closer so they can hear you.
This is good, isn't it? Yeah.
Hang on.
So, I just want to introduce myself and my co-chair, Amanda. I'm Amy Peterson. Matt and I are the co-chairs of the City of Kingston Democratic Committee. And on behalf of the committee, I would like to wish you a happy, healthy new year and congratulate your election and re-election. Very happy to have you on board and are looking forward to a great year with you. So the first order of business is to nominate a majority leader. And the chair calls on Alderman Shabbat to nominate.
Thank you. I'd just like to take this opportunity to give a thanks to Rennie. I don't know if Rennie can hear me. Rennie's been our majority leader for a couple terms now. I think he's done a really nice job. He's always got our backs. He's accessible to everybody. I know I call him very frequently. He calls us. I really like the way he does business. However, I know it's been a long haul for him, but I would like to nominate him. I think he deserves a nomination. So I would like to nominate Reynolds Scott Childers.
If I may, I would like to decline that with great appreciation to Steve for the kind words he gave me. And I would like instead to nominate Rita Worthington to be majority leader for the upcoming year.
Do we have a second to?
I would like to second her.
Okay, do we need to have a discussion on this?
Take other nominations.
Does everybody? Okay. So are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor?
Move to close the nominations.
Second to move. Okay, so it's unanimous. We will mark one vote, but all in favor?
Aye.
Rita Worthington,
Aye.
majority leader.
Hey.
So, in closing, I would like to also thank Rennie for his leadership and his service as majority leader. Rennie, we're going to miss you in that role, but I'm looking very forward to working with Rita. It'll be great, and I, she will, be just as effective as Rennie, and you know that Rennie will be a great resource for you as well as.
Thank you, Amy.
So, thank you, Rita.
Thank you.
To,
Thank you.
make a speech.
Well, first, thank you to all of you and to, thank you to Rennie for his service and his work and for having the faith enough to even think of me and nominate me. Thank you, Tony, for the second as well. And you all too for your support. I really appreciate it. Rennie was a great majority leader, and I'm just hoping that I'll be able to fill his footsteps along with your help. So, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
This is Carl. Can I just be heard for 1 second, please?
Sure.
I don't know what you can hear when I'm talking. I just want to make sure that I was registered as voting in favor of Rita.
Oh, thank you, Carl.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the void here, not actually knowing what's going on. So count my vote for Rita, please.
So it is unanimous.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Follow the rest of your conditions agenda.
All right, so we can go ahead and get started.
I'm my tea that I'm gonna have to take, so I'll come back, I hope.
Yeah, Joel is, I gave Joel your number, so he should be giving you a call and helping you step through it, okay?
Okay. All right, so we are going to officially call our caucus to order at 7:23 PM. And then everybody get a copy of the legislative list? Yes? All right, so we'll start with, you know what, I'm sorry, I actually have to start. I have the second page of my list, so. Sure what I did with time. First page. I actually have the report, so that would be the same, though, I think. More pages. Tell me what. Who has the first pages to this list?
Resolution 1, you mean?
I don't think we got the.
You didn't get the list? All right, so
It's not in our mailboxes.
Okay.
so
all right.
I think we're all looking at.
Nope, I have that.
Oh, you got it?
I have that. I thought we had the list, though. All right, so Resolution 1 of 2022. So this is resolution recommending approval for adopting the tentative order of business. Everybody okay with that one?
Yep.
Okay. Resolution number 2, recommending approval for adopting the rules of the council for the year 2022. Everybody received those rules? Yes. Good. Resolution number 3, recommending approval for designating the Daily Freeman as the official newspaper for the city of Kingston for the year 2022. Everybody all right with that one? Resolution number 4 is recommending approval for renewing the city of Kingston's investment policy for the year 2022. Questions? Resolution number 5, recommending approval for receiving the mayor's message, which will be held on tomorrow. Resolution number 6.
Just sort of the first 5 are just kind of standard every year we do that, so we'll do the first 4, and then after the mayor does his speech tomorrow, then we'll do that. And then the rest of them are what the committees work on in December, just so you know what we're talking about here.
Thank you. All right, resolution number 6, requesting a 2021 transfer of funds for the replacement of a Turnout gear extractor. So this came from the Finance Committee. Anybody from Finance want to talk about that?
This
Sure.
again. Go on, Randy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is a request from the fire department to get a new piece of equipment that cleans their gear when they come back from fires where they've actually used the chemicals to put out the fires. It's extremely important because if that stuff stays around in their gear, they can get cancer. And so we definitely want to make sure that they are taken well care of. But we also know that this is also an internal transfer, so there's no estimated financial impact.
Okay.
Rita, could I just make a comment? For those new folks here, we have, every month we have, kind of an extensive list of transfers. That just means their departments are moving money around. It's not costing the city anything. If you have your list here, if you look on the second page, it says estimated financial impact is 0. That means that we're really not voting on spending money. We're just moving money around to cover some shortfalls or equipment or whatever. Just to clear that up. So, and usually we have a pretty extensive list of these.
Thank you, Steve. And those with the next 2 resolutions in your packet, you'll see transfers. Resolution number 7. So the question of 2021 transfer of reimbursements already received by the city of Kingston and the Office of Community Development. All right, so that's no financial impact. And I believe number 8 is also a transfer in the amount of $525. And that was part of the beautification project at the head of Delaware Avenue. Okay. So resolution number 9, requesting a transfer in the planning department in the amount of $1,000 to cover the expense of overtime, the same thing. Number 10, resolution number 10. This is recognizing the Mentor Me of Ulster County organization and recommending that they officially adopt Peace Park in Uptown Kingston. Now, this came out of public safety. Tony, did you want to say something about that?
Yes, this came from the mayor, and the mayor wanted this to honor the Mentor Me program and have them be officially adopted as the Peace Park in Uptown Kingston, that they are beautification and cleanup. And so the mayor made that request last month.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Resolution number 11. This is requesting a 2020-21 transfer in the Department of Public Works in the amount of $26,369. And that's to cover shortfalls in both the general fund and sewer fund. And that too is, it's a interdepartmental transfer. So that's no financial impact.
Yes, 11 is the regular, is the DPW or general fund, and then 12 is the sewer fund.
Okay. Okay. All right. So then we'll move to resolution number 13. That's a transfer in the city clerk's budget in the amount of $66,816.35 to balance the accounts. So the same as the previous resolution, it's just a transfer between accounts.
This one actually does have some cost. It's coming from contingency.
Oh, that's right. There is a financial impact there.
So this is one of the end of year necessities to make sure that all the departments have their various accounts balanced. And so this is covering a number of expenses in the clerk's department, but they're all valid.
Okay. Okay. Everybody okay? Okay. Resolution number 14. This is requesting a 2021. I'm assuming that should be transferred right there on the, what is this, says a 2021 in the comptroller's office in the amount of $19,800 to balance the accounts. And this one does not have a financial impact. So this is a budgetary transfer. Resolution number 15. This is an ordinance amending an ordinance in relation to the traffic on a public street to the city of Kingston, adding handicap parking on Buren Street. And this was at a public safety. Go ahead, Tony.
So resolutions 15, 16, and 17 are all about adding handicap and parking in various street locations. And so obviously there's no financial impact and they're just passed through. And so if you guys want to inform the new members how they can go about doing that, and I greatly appreciate it.
Okay, so from time to time, you may get a constituent that will call you and ask you for a sign for handicap parking for a parking space. Usually what we ask them to do is to give us their information from there. They should have a handicap parking sticker. And we would ask them to give us that information, so there's a copy of it, something like that. And then we send a communication to President at large, and she will get it to the committee that it goes to, which is public safety. And Tony is the chair of her public safety. Okay.
Carl is in, and he just wants me to let you know that everybody's in. And you guys all did get a template of the communication, so you know how to send that in.
Okay.
But Carl is here.
And the 311 app, should we explain that? Will they have that?
I think I do that for them.
Does that sound familiar to you? The 311 app that we have? You take care of that? Okay, Andrea will take care of that, so then you don't go and okay? All right. All right, so we can move to resolution number 18. And this is the resolution to adopt a memorializing resolution to call upon our state representatives to amend the open meetings law. And this came out of laws and rules. And I believe this was when Ruth Ann came and spoke to us. With Emily, okay, came and spoke to us about the open meeting law. She wanted us to co-sign a letter that was being sent to state open meetings. I guess they were requiring, since we have the hybrid meetings where people would have to tell where they were, the location, give the location of where they were. And Emily was saying that we shouldn't have to do that, basically. So that's what this memorial resolution would do. Right, you should have it in your packet. You can read through it and see what the actual language is.
A memorializing resolution is just can you please do this, hire elected officials? It's not actually doing anything that we're passing. We're just asking the higher officials to consider it.
It's like an official petition.
Yeah. Did you say I skipped one? Was
Or
it?
did you
they were
just
the
do one?
It was the, we did it at 1 o'clock. Yeah. And then, I think there's the last one, 19?
19, again, it's a public handicap sticker or handicap parking app and request.
Okay. All right, so that was the last of the resolutions.
No, actually, Rita, I sent it later this afternoon. There's resolution 20 that came in an email that I sent you.
Okay, I didn't get that one. Or I didn't look in time enough to get it.
I could actually explain this, or if Barbara potentially wants to jump in, if you don't mind, Rita.
Sure.
So this is rescinding resolution number 251 of 2021, which is something that we need to do. Resolution 251 was the resolution to partially abandon Fair Street Extension. So as you all know, we are redoing the public hearing and redoing the vote. So this is just the first step of the process. And we were told to do this at the first scheduled meeting, which will be tomorrow. So we're just taking away basically that resolution, or rescinding, excuse me, that resolution. Anybody have any questions on that? Yes?
I can't hear too well back here, but I'm on a distance. Can you speak up a little bit?
Sure. So this resolution is to rescind resolution 251 of 2021. That resolution was to partially abandon Fair Street Extension. So as you know, we have to redo the public hearing and the vote. So this is taking away or rescinding the vote from December so that we can start fresh. So this is part of the process that we have to do.
I'm all for it.
And then you'll also have this.
Oh, yes, the ordinance. Okay.
The local law.
The local law, right, okay.
We don't need a motion for that or anything, do we?
No. Right, we don't, for the rescinding, it's on the agenda, right?
Are you asking about a motion right now or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
We don't have to suspend the rules tomorrow to add this, do we?
I don't think you need to, it's already on the agenda.
Right, it's on today's agenda, so.
Okay.
It didn't need to go back to committee, so that's why it made it onto the agenda 24 hours ahead of time.
Okay.
And so we are good.
Okay, and then the last thing is the first reading of local law 1 of 2022. That's the good cause eviction. And so we'll do that reading, the first reading tomorrow.
Yeah, the first reading, you don't have any action. So you don't speak on the matter. There's no vote. We just say it out, or the clerk will say it out loud, and then we move on to the second reading next month.
Okay, so.
And then that's when we can discuss or debate and vote.
So my question then, and I don't know if Andrea or Barbara, because I know we have to have 2 readings. Are we going to do the second one in February, or are we going to call a special meeting for that second reading?
I have not called for a special meeting, so we could discuss that. I mean, we don't have to make that plan right now.
Okay,
They did extend the moratorium on that to May.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
did.
They
did.
did extend, New York State extended it, so it's not,
Oh, so it's
we're not
not.
under that pressure to
Good.
get an immediate answer on that.
Oh,
Okay,
I hadn't heard that.
neither had I. When did they? Barbara, did you know about that?
No, I have not, but I also wasn't looking for that information, so I don't want to
Yeah,
consider it incorrect.
okay. Well, that's good news then if they did.
Are we going to discuss the process for it? I don't think
Yeah.
we do, but if we did, we're going to discuss that process, we should probably do it on, we should do it in session.
All right, well, did anyone have any questions on the local law, the cause eviction or anything? No? Okay, so I think we're okay. And that is the end. That's quick, right?
Rita, nice job. I just
And
got.
they all go that fast.
Ready, I'm gonna keep it faster than you.
Just so you know, you do all have to be present tomorrow because you're taking your oath of office. Okay, so please do be here for tomorrow's meeting. It will still be a hybrid meeting, but council members and Barbara are going to be taking your oath of office, so you do need to be here.
And what will be the attendance in terms of, is there going to be a lot of people sitting in the crowd? Is there going to be 6-foot distancing?
I mean, we are doing hybrid meetings right now, so we can't, it's open to the public. We do have less seating here because of construction and because of COVID. So it's, I think, probably about, I don't know, what do you guys say, like 75% capacity?
Actually, Andrea,
Yes.
we will be turning around every other row of benches. So we will have about 50% capacity.
All right, great. And I know the mayor has been advertising for people to attend virtually.
Yes.
But I don't have an exact number, Rennie, because we can't, we just can't predict that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, just one question. You guys can't see me, but you can hear me
When you talk, then you pop up on screen. We just
already. Okay.
see everybody's little screen, but we see you right now. You're looking good.
My question is that the way it should work if I'm home? I'm only going to pop up when I speak.
I think so. I don't think.
All right.
we could do a gallery.
I just wanted to make sure that everything was on my end was good
Yeah.
for future meetings.
Tony,
Yes.
this is Carl. I actually can see you when you're not speaking.
All righty. I think the people at home can do that, but yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think there may be a button, should ask Kyle, I think there's a button that would allow you to go to gallery view on the screen in chambers there.
Right. That's where I'm in gallery view.
There you are.
We like that.
Yeah,
I just thought we
okay.
couldn't do that. That was a button. All right. Problem solved.
We've never done that.
Gallery, huh?
Okay.
So this way, then when you're attending virtually, we'll still do the same raise your hands approach that we've been doing, and the chair will call on you. Okay, so we don't have lots of interruptions. So we'll make sure we do that now that we can see you. And then chairs, just make sure you're on gallery view. All right, thanks, Tony.
All righty.
Okay, thanks, guys. And since we're only gonna be at about 50% capacity tomorrow, you probably just should let those who may be coming to see you take your oath, just let them know what the capacity is tomorrow. Okay,
Get there early.
yeah.
Was there a link sent out for tomorrow or where can I find that?
Elisa, have you sent out a link for the council meeting yet?
All of you?
Yes,
Summer,
well, to us, but specifically the new members.
Yes, actually, I think Summer I will send it in the morning. I always resend in the morning so that you can find it easily.
Okay, I don't have it in my.
Summer has sent out the public link several times.
All right, can you also, Elisa, send it to the personal emails for the new members? Just a couple of them haven't signed up or set up their email address. Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Tony, I
Yes.
just sent you 2 screenshots so you can see how to locate the gallery.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think that ends our caucus and 7:43.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm late, too.
Not bad. Okay, thank you guys. And we'll see you all back
Thank
here.
you,
Everyone
everybody.
tomorrow.